Good morning, everyone. So, today we'll be doing determiners. Yesterday we did articles. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we did articles. No, I'm not sorry. So we did articles yesterday and we'll be doing determiners today. In articles, what did we learn? We learned there were two kinds of articles, specific and non-specific, or rather definite and indefinite articles. And the definite articles was the, and indefinite articles were a and an. And the other two important things that we learned was that the non-specific articles or the a and an, what we learned about these two was that a comes before all the words that begin with consonant sounds, and we learned that an comes before all the words that begins with vowel sounds, not vowels itself but vowel sounds. Which are the vowels? The vowels are a, e, I, o, u. Yeah, so we'll proceed. So what are determiners? Determiners are words placed in front of a noun to make it clear what the noun refers to. So determiners are basically when you place something in front of a noun to to make someone understand that this is what the noun is referring to. That is determiner. I'll give you a few examples to make it clear to you. Now, when I say the elephant, it means it makes it clear that okay, that is the elephant that is being spoken about. So determiners give clarity to the noun. They show what noun is or what it is referring to. So next we have the determiners in English that are commonly used are of 9 kinds, and we'll be doing it today. The definite article is a determiner. Which is the definite article? The. Exactly. The is the definite article. Next we have indefinite articles. So all the articles are determiners. So the indefinite articles are a and an. Next we have demonstratives. Demonstratives are those words that demonstrate something. When you're saying this is something, that is something, these are something, those are something, these are the 4 demonstratives in English language. And they are also the determiners. Next we have pronouns and possessive determiners. So the pronouns and possessive determiners are my, your, his, her, its, our, their. So these are pronouns and they are also determiners. Next is quantifiers. So what are quantifiers? Quantifiers are those words which indicate or give out, which show the quantity of a noun. For example, a few, a little, much, many, a lot of, most, some, any, enough. All of these are quantifiers. Okay, now next we move on to numbers. The next determiners are numbers. Numbers are 1, 10 and 30. Next we have distributives. Distributives are all, both, half, either, neither, each, every. Then there are different words. Different words are other, another. Predeterminers are such, what, rather, quite. So all of these words, these are all determiners. So what do you know about determiners? You know that all articles are determiners, and you know the determiners are there in of 9 kinds. There are 9 kinds or more of determiners. There are around 50 determiners in English, and I've given quite a few examples for you to understand what they actually are. Now we'll go ahead with the activity. So we have an activity where you have to use where you have to form the question and you have to write the answer using the words given in the box here. So the hint given is the question you must make should be something like this: number of birds. So your question should be relating to the number of birds. So see, this is the picture, and this picture has around 14 birds in it. No, I'm so sorry, there are 15 birds here. 1 2 3 4. Yeah, there are 15 words here. Birds here, I mean. So the question should be, how many birds are there? Okay, so there's many here. So how many birds are there? Your answer should be, there are many birds. Okay, or you have to write the number of birds that there are. You have to write there are 15 words, something like that. Next is, the next question should be something related to amount of water. So when it's amount of water, can you write any water? Can you write many water? Can you write several water? Can you write some water? Can you write much water? Can you ask how some water is there? Can you ask how much water is there? Absolutely. So the answer is, your question is supposed to be, how much water is there? And your answer should be, there is only, should it be some water, there is only some water, or should it be there is only a little water? So this is the picture, and you can see the amount of water is very less. So you have to mention that there is only little water. So a very few amount, very little amount of water is there in the glass. So the next question is this, okay, next question should also be about water. So you have to say, is this enough water? Yeah, there's a word here, enough. Is this enough water? That is for someone who's very thirsty, who wants to drink water. This water is not much. So your question should be, is there enough water? It's supposed to be there, but this is written here. I don't know why. You can just cancel it and say, yeah, it's supposed to be there. Is there enough water? And the answer should be, no, I want more water. So the answer is supposed to be, no, I want more water. Now let us proceed. The next one. Do you have cash on you? And your answer is, no, I don't have any cash. No, I don't have any cash, which means he doesn't have any cash. When I say yes, I mean to say, yes, I have. Is it many cash? Is it much cash? Is it a little cash? Is it a few cash? Or someone can say, yes, I have enough cash. Or I have some cash. I have some cash. Okay? Next is, did Dash come asking for me? Did a few. So you have to ask who, you have to write, yeah, no, it's not few, it's someone. So you have to fill the blank with the words given here. So the question is, did Dash come asking for me? So you can't say, did any come asking for me? Did many come asking for me? Did several come asking for me? You should say, did someone come asking for me? And your answer should be, no, no one came asking for me. Next is, Dash took my coins. Who took your coins?